Good morning, everybody. Hello. How's it going? A whole bunch of you guys. Hey, Coco. Hey, Kraft. Feather, good idea. What is? Oh, the stream idea? Oh. Well, thank you. Pumpkin, hello. Luke, hello. Small Planet, hello. Ren, oh, howdy there. Ember, what up, Ember? Hans Jurgens, hey there. Is a Prime account only for one Twitch account? I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry. How are you guys all doing on this lovely, whatever time it is where you are? It is, for me, morning and raining, which is really nice because normally I don't get a lot of rain. I got some tea. Hey, Azu, thanks for the follow. I got some tea. I got my heater running. I got my dog. It's a nice morning. Azu, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing today? Hey, morning, Snarple. Doing great. Good. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Thank you for taking the time to come and hang out with us. Today's going to be very chill. I realized last night I don't have any projects that I'm working on. So we're going to start a new one today, and the goal is to finish it. So it's just going to be a good old 2-hour build. We're going to do some sketching. Probably going to do a figure, because I've been doing figures a lot lately, and we're going to build that. It should be pretty fun. I know you from YouTube, but didn't know you had Twitch. I do have Twitch. I also stream on YouTube, too. I stream on both. I also, again today, have removed my pop filter, so you guys are going to hear a lot more weird sounds, but it's too big, and I can't see my sketchbook. I'm going to take a sec to get my camera set up. We're going to do a little bit of drawing, and we're just going to hang out. It's going to be one of those days. My phone case is completely falling apart. All right, let's see. Maybe there's like a family plan. There might be. I bet we can look it up. With Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to one Twitch channel per month. You can link up to 4 Twitch accounts to an Amazon account. However, once one linked Twitch viewer spends a free subscription, they all need to wait. So, yeah, you can have up to 4 Twitch accounts on one Amazon account, but you can only do one subscription. Hey, what a bog snort. Hey, Nugget, welcome in. We're just getting my camera set up. Okay. Bogsnort, today we are going to be sketching and then building that sketch. Probably going to do some figures. Because they're fun. Webcam is up. Make sure I don't got anything on there. And we're good to go. All right. Cool. Make sure my mic is in the right spot. Sounds good. You'll be painting some clay. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Hey, good morning, Omega. How's it going? All right. What are we going to do? I don't know what we're going to do. A lot of my other builds, little figure builds. Oh, let me get Minecraft open. Have been long boys. I think I'm going to keep doing that. I just like doing the long boys. We are going to build on the pond today instead of the bakery. Okay. So, let's see. Omega just joined the bakery, and it's so intimidating. I don't even know where to start. Just claim a plot and start building. It feels intimidating, but don't worry about it. There's some absolutely amazing builders on there. There's some beginners on there. There are some people that have no idea what they're doing on there. And there's a lot of really helpful people. So yeah, just go for it. Just start doing stuff. If you have questions, ask them. If you see me online, ask me. Hey, what up, Fish? How's it going? We are doing some figure drawing and then some figure building. Bogsnort, how do we join the pawn? Like, is there a join code? Because I can't find anything on the Discord about how to join. All the info on the Discord is in server info. And it's there's like a application to fill out. It's really just so we can like have an automated system get you on the whitelist, and have a record of everybody that's in there. But other than that, you just do that, and then we whitelist you, and the IP is in server info. It's like near the bottom. Like if you're in the Discord, it's like one of the lower channels. Okay. Blank canvas, intimidation. You just start drawing. I don't know what I'm doing. We're just going to start drawing shapes and see if anything comes to mind. I've been enjoying doing things that are kind of like interacting with objects. So like interacting with rocks has kind of been what I've been doing a lot of. Let me think. How'd that go? Hey, Lasmo, how's it going? And Chuck, how's it going? Well, that screams to join in on the painting, on the drawing. Yeah, you got to join in on the drawing. We're just trying to figure out what we're gonna build. I've been watching a lot of like people stuck in cave videos lately, so I've been thinking a lot about people crammed into tight spaces. Which are terrifying, man. I love caves, but oh wow, they're scary. Barack, listening while mining netherite. Have fun. I will. You too. Enjoying that netherite grind. This pencil is really cool. I just got. It's what's it called? I don't remember what the material called. It's some sort of. It's metal. It's not graphite. So this is all there is. You can't sharpen it. Like there's no. This is all just bamboo. There's nothing in there. But I've been using it a lot, and it doesn't. It barely wears down. It's really cool. It's not. There's not as much like value variation as you can get with a normal pencil, but it's still pretty cool. Oh my fish, what does people stuck in caves videos mean? There's like a ton of Forever Pencil, that's what it was. There's a lot of videos on YouTube of people like documenting really scary situations where people have gone caving and got stuck in the caves and died. But it's usually because it's a bunch of like kids that have no idea what they're doing, going into an uncharted cave, and then crawling into little tubes, and then they get stuck, and then it floods, and it's terrifying, but still, it's very, very interesting. Nugget, it's cool. I like it. I recommend getting one. I've used it a lot, and it really has barely worn down at all. Hey, sorry, Crepery. Crepper. How's it going? You can draw underwater with it, right? I don't know. I haven't tried. I don't have any waterproof. I don't have any waterproof paper. I bet you could. I mean, I think you can draw underwater with like a graphite pencil too. Oh my fish! You never click on those videos. Yeah, I don't blame you. They're nerve wracking. Any tips on how to be good at art? Yes. Make a lot of art. Make so much art. Oh, hold on. I realized I just got onto the pond and I didn't say hi to everybody. Oh, it's okay. No one said hi to me either. Yeah, make a ton of art. Make a ton of mistakes. Make so much stuff. Hey, thank you for the follow. Who is that? Revere 1996. Thank you very much. I know that's very general, but okay, so oh, there goes my pencil. Realistically, actionable steps on how to get good at art. Think about what kind of art you want to get good at. So if you want to get good at drawing, draw every single day, all the time. You don't have to draw like all the time, but draw every single day. Draw from memory, draw what's in front of you. There's a few really good books. Natural Way to Draw. Natural Way to Draw is my favorite drawing instruction book. That's the one that I recommend to everybody to get better at drawing. If you want to get good at painting, get good at drawing, and then move into paint. That reminds me of trying to sleep in anti-homeless public features video. I don't know if I've seen that one, but I know the kind of stuff you're talking about. I get it. I mostly do pixel art because I'm terrible at drawing. If you want to get really good at pixel art, it's such dumb advice, but like make more pixel art. Look at other really good pixel artists and copy what they're doing as studies. Look at things that are not pixel art and then try to make those things as pixel art. You just always have to be exploring and experimenting and trying stuff out. Always tell people to draw lots of things unseriously. I like doing line arts of fish or animals because you can't feel bad about a funny outcome. That's totally true too. Absolutely. Hey, what up, Magma? Yeah, Lasmo, basically practice. Yeah. But I think the idea of practice can get in the way of doing things as practice. I think you want to do it more as a hobby, more as a habit rather than practice itself. It is practice. Everything you do is practice. And there's a lot of really good practices, especially in this book. Hey, thank you for the follow. Is it okay? I see your name and it says Creeper123 is what my mind says. I don't know if that's what it was. Also, I'm sorry I missed who the last follow was. Revere, hi Goose, absolutely love your videos, and I didn't know you streamed until yesterday. Since you do paintings, adored the cloud from yesterday. Thank you very much. I was wondering if you did only landscapes or also figure paintings. I do all sorts of paintings. I've been painting for a very long time. Well, not like a crazy long time. I've been painting for a pretty long time. My heart is in abstract expressionism. I've done a lot of surrealist paintings. I've done some like Baroque and like neo-Gothic reproduction work professionally. I've done a lot of pet portraits. I've done a few like portrait painting classes. I'm not super strong at those, but I do a whole bunch of other painting. You just trapped an eyelash in your paint, and I don't want to ruin it by trying to get it out. Tweezers. I have tweezers in all of my painting kits. Barack, practicing. That is a very good point. I've actually wanted to make a video on how to practice or how to learn, because it is a mindset. It is a different mindset than like learning stuff other ways. Omega, do you have an art account of all your non-Minecraft art ventures? I do, but I don't share it. I keep my personal life and Minecraft life separate, just for anonymity and privacy. I haven't done that stuff in a long time, and from this point forward, I'm probably just going to start putting all my art under Goose stuff, so you guys will all get to see it. And Slurtle, how's it going? You got to go do something else right now, but I'll leave the stream up. Thank you very much. Okay, all right, let's draw. Let's do this. I like the idea of like someone like in a box. I also like the idea of somebody like in a column that's like holding themselves up over empty ground. I'm going to kind of just draw some shapes and then try to fit some figures onto them. Get some like good like flowing shapes in there. I know you guys probably can't really see that. Getting a telephone call, and I'm glad to see that it doesn't cancel out my stream. You've been painting for 2 years now. You mainly do landscapes because it feels more natural to me, but I'm trying out figures too. Is anywhere you share or would share your art? I'll start sharing my art on my Instagram, I think. Yeah. Shoe Sill, cave people. Yeah, that's right, cave people. And Chuck, I like the idea of someone in a box. Sounds kind of sociopathic. It's for a drawing. It's for art. If you like building figures, you should try to build the scene in Thor where he's tied up with chains hanging from the cave ceiling. I think that would be a cool idea. I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to look at it. Blurry Lines, do you have a strong preference for oil-based paints? Curiosity got me from seeing that cloud painting. Absolutely, I do. I can show you. Michael Harding and Rublev are the best oil paints. Hands down. I think Rublev just hands down is the best oil paints. Michael Harding is a close second. They're also the most expensive oil paints, which is unfortunately how it goes. Yeah, those are... Well, let me grab one. One sec. Okay, so this is Rublev. This is my favorite oil paint company ever. It's Natural Earth Pigments. Is it? Hold on, let me double check that. Natural Earth. Yeah, Natural Pigments. George O'Hanlon is the owner of this company. He does a lot of outreach, a lot of education. There's a Facebook group called Painting Best Practices that he runs that is super useful if you're really interested in like the materials of paints. But these are the most pigment-rich, stable, pure oil paints that I know of is Rublev. And then Michael Harding is a close second. Also very, very good. Sorry, we'll try to get that to focus. Nope, doesn't want to. Michael Harding is a very, very close second. Also very, very good. Little more affordable than Rublev. And it's very good. It's just, these are both very, very good. There's nothing wrong with using just like Winsor and Newton or Gamblin. If you're going for like longevity of a painting and you really want that painting to like outlast you and your kids and their kids and like be like an archival work, use one of these two brands, preferably Rublev, because a lot of other paints will add things to make them more shelf stable. They'll have higher ratios and allowances for things like zinc. You don't want zinc in your oil paints. Zinc is what's called a fugitive pigment. Zinc oxide is a fugitive pigment, and it degrades over time. It becomes brittle and gray. I think Winsor Newton has like, they allow up to 3% zinc in some of their colors, which is, it's just not good for archival purposes. I love how much Bob Ross, has gotten everybody into painting. I could talk, man, we could do a whole, we literally could just turn this whole stream into me talking about like painting materials. I'm so into the materials of painting. You never tried you never tried oil either, or gouache. That's not how you spell it, but I know what you're talking about. Definitely an acrylic or watercolor person, happy to stay within your comfort zone. Yeah, 100%. You follow Bob Ross on Twitch? Does the Bob Ross Foundation have a Twitch? Hey, who just subscribed? Reverie, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome to the team. If you link your Twitch account and your Discord account, you get access into the members-only chat in Discord. Robin, do I ever run out of ideas to draw? All the time, and then I think of more. It's a constant ebb and flow. Elasmo, people like Bob Ross are not the best artists in terms of technique and such, but they're door openers and they invite people into art like no one else could. 100%. I wouldn't use Bob Ross as your model for like as a painting teacher. But if it makes you happy about painting, then go for it, which is why it's called the joy of painting. It's just about enjoying it, which I love. But yeah, he's not the best, like, I don't know. He has really good techniques. Like just like in general, like alla prima painting is a really good way to blend. But there are some stuff. There's some stuff about how Bob Ross paints that's not a great way to learn. Reverie, I took on art school where I tried a bunch of different mediums, but still stuck to acrylics. I like acrylics. I mean, I don't like them as much as oil, but I still like them. I'm trying to figure draw, which is your Achilles heel. Humans are shaped weird. Don't think of them as humans. Just think of them as shapes. Also draw tons and tons and tons of them. Like, draw a ton of, like, gesture drawings, like 1 minute gesture drawings. Reverie, you're not in the Discord yet. You can go. Oh, thank you very much, Reverie. Reverie. I'm sorry. I'm just going. Augusta, you're online on the Minecraft server. I am. Once I finish actually sketching what we're going to build, I'm going to build on there. What else we got? Fish, your stream kept delaying because your Wi-Fi so much. It didn't have... Oh, you didn't realize that you were 5 minutes behind? Oof, yeah. Slaked Head, have you ever considered studying architecture? I didn't until I talked with Taco. And then I was like, wow, I kind of really want to go into architecture. Okay, wait, hold on. Focusing. Revere. It is Revere. Yes, not Reverie. Thank you. Okay, so I like this one. I just keep going back to that one. So I think we're just going to build that one. Let me do another sketch of it so I can have a little bit more idea of like the shapes that we're going to be doing. No, you're good. I love when you guys distract me. Will you be streaming your creation when you build it in Minecraft? Maybe a little color theory? I will. Yeah, we'll be doing that in like 2 minutes as soon as I get this sketch done. Professional square. That's what a square looks like when a professional artist draws it. Cool. Okay. That's the other thing I don't like about these as much, is you can't layer them like graphite. Graphite layers really easily and you can like draw over stuff, but like once you have a line down with this that's at kind of the max, like the darkest value of this, you can't like compound it. I forgot what this is made out of. If anyone wants to look up what Forever pencils are made out of, I would appreciate it. Hey Matt, how's it going? Do I still work in the creative field? Not professionally, no. I do. Well, okay, the past year or so I haven't at all. Since I started YouTube, I really like set it down and stopped doing stuff like professionally in the creative field. I am still part of like, I live in a pretty small town and I'm part of like, I'm a member of their artist committee, like in charge of like deciding what sculptures go in the parks and stuff like that. And we try to do like an artist themed event in October for Arts Month. Usually I'll do a mural and we'll do like a community painted mural. So I'll like make the design, draw it out like a big kind of paint by numbers, and then invite a bunch of, you know, kids and stuff to paint it. But that's about it. And in terms of professionalism, I don't get paid for that. That's all volunteer work. Skelted, man, you're so awesome. Finally found a good YouTube channel. Hey, thank you very... Not Skelted. Slaked Head. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Elasmo, some kind of metal alloy inside pencils. I think I read something about aluminum. I think it is... I'm just going to look it up. Too. But that's the sketch we're going to go with. And we will start building it just a sec. Forever pencils, metal alloy tip. Wow, so informative. Let's see if I can find out specifically what it is. Long-lasting metal alloy. Wow, guys, come on. Tell us what you're made of. Ether graph. Metal magic inkless pen. It looks like it is a proprietary alloy called ether graph. Traditionally, it seems similar to like a silver point. But it's some sort of metal alloy with graphite in it somehow. Tungsten, not aluminum. Don't know why you read aluminum. Nah, I'm not sure. Matt Ranger, what's the pro of using them? This is all there is. There's no core to this at all. This is... Hey, thank you, Slurtle, for the follow. This tip is the entire pencil, and it's a metal alloy instead of graphite, so it wears down, but really, really slow. Like I've been using... Sorry, it's blurry. I've been using this for months now, pretty heavily, and it has just barely worn down at all. Blip, we're in the U.S. in the mountains. That's as close as you'll get. In one of the mountain ranges. Does it work for shading and pressure changes? Not as well as graphite, which is kind of what I was complaining about. You get pretty good variation, like when you get kind of better with it, but it's hard to get much darker than this, and it doesn't layer super well. So it definitely doesn't replace pencils for like actual drawing, but it does for sketching. It's just nice for sketching, and it's really nice for like travel if I'm going on the plane, so I don't have to bring a pencil sharpener or a knife or anything. Blip, the mountains, there are quite a lot. There are quite a lot of mountains, and I'm in some of them. Can you erase? Where's my eraser? You can erase, not quite as cleanly as graphite, but it does erase. That's actually funny. I don't know if I've ever actually erased this. I don't erase a lot when I'm drawing. If I mess something up, I usually just do it again. Literally lost his eraser for not needing it. No, I lost my eraser because I don't draw a lot anymore. Okay, so but anyway, this is our sketch. It's super rough, like very basic proportions, and just to get an idea of the gesture, and we're gonna go from there. You've done a lot of graphite stuff where you use your eraser for highlights. It's really great for that. I almost never use erasers like this. Most of my drawing tends to be with charcoal, and I use a kneaded eraser for that. But most of my drawing is for practice and for planning. So I'm not super worried about making it neat because it's usually for me to plan a painting. Your connection is so bad. I'm sorry. I wish there was a way for me to make it better for you. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the camera. Okay, webcam's off. This app kills my battery. Yesterday, it brought me down to like 2% battery right at the end of the stream. Okay, and I will take a picture of this and put it up as a reference. I have to send it to myself on Discord real quick. Where is Minecraft? There we go. There it is. Hey, what up, Bix? How's it going? Your Wi-Fi is bad and refuses to work. That's a bummer. Okay, let me send this to myself on Discord. And we're actually, I'm going to give me like, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Thanks, Feather. I sent it to Feather so I could pull it from our messages. Snipping tool is the best app. Okay, that's good. We're good there. We're open on here. Hey, Pyro, how's it going? And Bix, I'm doing quite well. I'm having quite a nice day today. And, okay, sweet. Honk, Dough Dog. Thanks for the follow, Dough Dog. Let me get my mouse pad back. Hold on. Yay! You're the 650th follower. Congratulations. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I have my mouse pad. We're good to go. Oh, no. Oh, I missed the on-screen celebration. Oh, man. Well, thank you for doing it. I'd appreciate that. Oh, I can get my pop filter back. There we go. Okay, seriously, this is like... I know I mentioned this last stream, too, but I put... Oh, is that another one? Oh, why didn't it do anything? Revere, I see that you're redeeming it, but it's not doing anything. Oh no. Hold on. Oh, I don't know why that didn't work. I'm so sorry. I'm looking on Twitch right now. Everything looks like it's set up correctly. It does on the Twitch stream? Oh, it's not doing it on my screen either, though. Oh, it's working now? Okay. Well, thank you for doing it 3 times. You have to look at your game screen on the Twitch website. Oh, so I don't see it, like, on my... Okay, I thought I would see it on OBS with my alerts. Oh, I guess I have to add an alert for it. Well, thank you for doing it 3 times. 4 times? Hey, thanks, guys. Okay. Let me get the reference in there. Showing game UI. Put that up there. Okay, cool. Beta testing right here. Thank you. Hey, how's it going? Pulse? Pixels? All right, I'm going to change this. We'll do probably about that big or so. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Also, sorry, I totally forgot. The shop is live. Shirts are live. Exclamation point shop. We'll bring up the shop. I lowered the price of the shirts by $5 because I got the actual price of how much I'm paying per shirt. So they're $25 each. Use the code HONK. Honk. Use the code HONK to get free shipping in the US. International shipping is available, but because of the current economic situation in the United States, there are taxes and duties and tariffs. So you can get them shipped internationally, but it just is it costs more. It's more expensive. Here's these fellas too. Okay. So I am going to try to, once this pre-order is done, I'm going to try to find a fulfillment center in the UK so that everybody in Europe doesn't have to pay like $50 or whatever it is to get it shipped. It's not actually $50. I don't know how much it is to get it shipped out to you guys. But I am going to find a fulfillment center so I can just have them printed and shipped from the UK. And I think that will be much better. $19 shipping, 19 pounds shipping. That's not horrible. Sal, don't make counterfeit ones. You can make counterfeit ones and sell them and then send me 80%. But this is how I like to do these. I like to start with very basic shapes and use this as like the background. And then build off of this. So super, like, not supposed to look good. It's literally just so I can see like super basic proportions of like where things are gonna go. So like I know that this is a little long. I know the head's kind of a weird shape, but we'll work all that out in a second. 18 euro shipping. Wait till you get services in the UK. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I totally understand. I do not blame you. It's a lot for shipping. Bix, do I use my mouse for this or do I have a drawing pad? I have a drawing pad, but I use my mouse for this. I've tried the drawing pad. It just doesn't work as well. And then I like to do each area like a different color. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Nice. But I like to make each segment out of a different color so that I can select only that segment if I need to. Oh, you accidentally unfollowed. Guess you gotta follow again and get that honk. Go looking up a tiny bit more. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm going to try a path. I usually do a cylinder for the neck, but I'm going to try doing a path. Azen's Bedrock, you can build, but you can't draw. I feel that. There's a while that I could draw but not build. Now I can kind of build and I can draw. I think I want to add one more right in the middle. Get a little bit more curve out of that. I'm a fool for making that a double center instead of a single center. Oops. Boxsort, what do you mean kind of build? Goose, you're amazing at building. May I remind you that album cover you spent ages on? It's the first build I ever saw you do, and I knew you were amazing as soon as I joined. Time can make up for skill. That took a long time to build. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. I think I'm good at painting. I think I'm good at 2D stuff. I'm getting better at 3D stuff. I don't think I'm very good at structures. There's still a lot that I can learn. But thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, I can't believe how... Okay, hold on. I have to change that. Shame on me. Fixed. No one will ever know. Thank you, Slurtle. You totally forgot how time-consuming a real drawing is? Yeah, right? Seriously. I always forget how time-consuming builds are. The neck is a little thick, but we'll figure that out in a sec. You're currently making knots and crosses and clay, but instead of knots and crosses, I've got chocolate cows and strawberry cows, so I'm painting tiny cow faces on each of the pieces. That's fun. Sitting on 4th hour of it, barely got it halfway done. Hell yeah. Working. We're gonna move this whole thing over. Oh wait, moved it the wrong way. Why is that? Oh, I have it on a 3 center. Oh, I can't believe this. Okay, I'm gonna make this a odd number. Axiom is black magic. Oh, hey, no, Ish. How's it going? Axiom is like black magic. You need to learn it one of these days. It opened up so much stuff for me, but then it also kind of turned into a crutch, if I'm being honest. It's like hard for me to build without Axiom now, which I'm not very happy about. Okay, that's fine for now. We can work out a lot of the other stuff later. Advent. Well, I didn't know this is something you could do in Minecraft. It's basically 3D modeling at this point. Do you have experience with Blender, other software? I do have experience with Blender. And this is basically just a 3D modeler in Minecraft. It's amazing. It's a very, very, very nice program. Oh, Elasmo, you're doing the crocodile one? I'm so excited about that. Revere, you haven't built Minecraft since 2018. Tried to get back into it, but it's just not working for me, though I still watch a lot of videos. How you discovered me? Well, I'm glad you still watch videos. It's totally okay to take a break. Go backwards. There we go. That thing is close to breaking me. Do it. You'll get better for it. Do what is your build style for me? It's futuristic builds. My build style is, I don't know, painting, I guess. I don't have a lot of other builds here. I don't know. I don't really know what you would consider my build style. Axiom. I'm actually going to redo the head. Too small. And the neck. We're just going to redo both of these. Whoa. Goosian. Without knowing anything about Minecraft styles, I would say you have a painterly style. And I would include Bismuth in that category too. I would agree with that. I think we're more painterly, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Bix, I mean, Axiom can be a crutch, but the replacement function alone makes building so much easier with it. I probably would burn out a lot faster. I would build so much differently if I didn't have Axiom. It is kind of a crutch, but it is nice. Sorry, I just got a telephone call. No Axiom stream would be cool, because I'd love to see how you build without it. That'd be fun. I think it'd be fun. Okay, so now we're doing the pelvis. We're doing the hip bones, and we do have to rotate them quite a bit. Bring them up a little bit, and then back into the body. And I'm going to see how Metaball works with this. Might be just a little too much. Let's try it. We can always change it. Only tool you use is very basic World Edit. I was actually a bigger fan of World Edit for quite a while before I got into Axiom. Like, once I really got into Axiom, I was like, oh, I like Axiom more. There's a lot you can do with World Edit that you technically can do with Axiom, but I don't know, I think of it kind of like PC versus Mac. Like, Axiom is like the Mac version where everything is very user-friendly, easy to do. But then you have like the PC version, which is World Edit, where you can do all these things plus a little bit more customization if you know how to do it. I gotta round out the back quite a bit. Base version of World Edit is super limiting. FA and favs are a must really for bigger building. Yes, 100%. I agree. Axiom letting you visualize what you're doing is really nice, though. That's my favorite part about it, honestly. You made Bedrock Edition, so it's easier for you to use something that can work on both, or at least has versions of it on both. And you prefer a visual GUI over memorizing commands? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Same too, 100%. Elasmo, quick question. What is your preferred technique to get into an inspired mood again? Let me think. So some advice that I've gotten with painting when you're doing it as a career is the analogy of paint with ice water in your veins. You paint as work. Hey, Benjamin, thank you for the follow. How's it going, dog? You paint with ice water in your veins, meaning that you paint without preference. You just go in and you work. You do it. It's work. And you look at what needs to be done. You do it. You see if it's right. If it isn't, you redo it, and then you move on to the next thing. But it gets kind of tricky because I've heard the advice of you can't wait for inspiration to strike. The work comes first and the inspiration comes second. When I'm working on like gallery shows, that's how it is for me. That's a little different because I've already done the creative part, and then now I'm just painting the design that I've designed. So the painting becomes labor. The creative part is for the most part done. Now it's just like problem solving. Juan, thanks for the follow. That was okay. Hold on. That was 3 unfinished thoughts. Let me gather my thoughts. Let me think. How do I get back into an inspired mood? Number 1, I just wait until I feel inspired again. That is probably not the most recommended way to do it. Number 2 is start working with a very short time limit, and the inspiration tends to come. Like, hey, I really don't want to draw today. Set a timer for 2 minutes and just draw randomly for 2 minutes. As long as you're constantly drawing for those 2 minutes. That usually is enough to kind of get something interesting that I'm like, okay, I kind of want to work on this, or I want to flesh out this idea, or I want to pursue this idea. Film is very inspiring for me, especially animation. Video games are very inspiring for me. Tumblr is great for that. I know Tumblr's kind of died, but Tumblr is a fantastic place to go to look for inspiration. And also, sometimes you just got to take a break. Yeah. Sal, I agree with that too. Talking to other people that have done work, it really can be inspiring. You need tools and you need inspiration. You can make tools while waiting for inspiration. That's kind of similar to that. Yeah, like there's always something you can do that doesn't require inspiration that can spark inspiration, like practicing. And sometimes you really don't want to practice either. In which case, you just gotta get over it. All right, I'm gonna try to just smooth this. I don't think this is gonna work, but I just want to see. That kind of worked. Yeah, that worked pretty good, actually. That worked well enough for me. Hi, Goose from Merlin. If you see me around, I came to see your plot as a build, and I don't want to be annoying. Oh, hey, no, feel free. Come on. Come and sit on the build while I work on it. I saw somebody running around in the background. Starting is the hardest part for you, so just making something crappy to refine it and fix it later. That also, too. Crepray. How do you pronounce your name? Creeper. Right here I'm making a leg, is what we're doing. And I'm realizing that I have the chest. I don't think I have enough abdomen, so I'm going to move this down. Crepray. Okay, cool. Crepray. Thank you. I'm going to move this down. I'm going to let the back of the leg kind of fill in where the hips should be. Call me Rob. Thank you for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Rob. I like how you always use goose colors for the base of your builds. Oh, no. That was unintentional. I can't avoid the goose. Bogsnort, don't drink your paint. Those legs are way too big. Round 2. Wazoop. Thanks for the follow. How's it going? Welcome in. That looks a little bit better. LKBY. Wait, hold on. LK Blith, maybe? Sal, do you think the lid color is good or do you not care at all? 10 out of 10. LK? All right, I'll just call you LK. And you're doing okay? Well, hey, that's better than bad. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay. Bogsnort, you're thirsty? Yeah, milkshake looking paint right there. I mean, you can try it. Does Axiom put you in spectator? I think technically, yes. Yeah, I think technically I'm in spectator. Can I change this mid-edit? I can't. Okay, so that is a problem. That I will have to figure out how to deal with. That's okay. I can hand sculpt him if I need to. Why is that? Oh, meta ball. I was like, why is that a weird shape? I think 14 should be good. No, I didn't. I told you not to drink paint. I told you you could if you wanted. Hey, it's Donji. Calves are tricky. We'll call it right about there. Let's see. All right, that's not too bad. Boxnort, you've been shopping all day. How's your phone at 20% battery? That happens to me all the time. It drives me crazy. Okay, proportionately, what is wrong about this? I think the head is still too small. And the legs are quite large. That's okay. I can fix the head in a little bit. We'll do the feet. Ant head. He does kind of have an ant head. Oh no, he really has an ant head. Okay. I've heard a lot of people have a lot of trouble with feet. And my trick with these is don't forget the heel. A lot of people skip the heel and they just go straight into the foot shape. And that ain't how it works. Elasmo, get out of here. If you have trouble with feet, you just divide a meter into 3. Yeah, the head needs to be like 1.5 times as big. I think the torso to leg ratio is right. I agree. Yeah, I think the head is just too small. I need to have the ankle in there. Your streams are almost not more calming than your vids? They almost are more calming or not more calming? Oh, they almost are, if not more calming than your vids. Well, thank you. We're actually going to do... Oh, how did I do the feet last time? I did them... I think I did them out of cubes. Man, how did I do those feet last time? I did some feet recently that just... it needed like 2 shapes, and it just fell together so well. Is a specific sigil desired for the knight? I do think it would be triangle. Yeah, a triangle is very fitting for a crocodile. Okay, obviously that didn't work. What did I do last time? That's not too far off. I think I can make that work. Gotta get those toenails right. Yeah, it's all in the details. Hey, Benny, how's it going? Oh, triangle for the feet. What's your best tip for becoming a better builder? Watch other people build and do what they do. Steal techniques from them. You think you use the same technique you're using for the mountains? No, I'm thinking about the one I did during the community build with Feather. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I'm going to have to hand shape it either way, but that's not too bad. I have to be careful in this plot because I am an administrator. So I can accidentally destroy the walkway. Absolutely not, Sal. No, I should. Stop griefing. You know what? Haha. No, I'm sorry, Wemsy. I'll fix that. Hold on, let me see. What? It was a pyramid. I did use a pyramid. Yeah. I think that's what I did. He's already off the baker roll. Yeah, kicked out of the bakery. All right. I mean, that's fine for now. I have to do more detail anyway. There's no point in getting too hung up on some of these details. What should the first thing I should build be? Build a goose. That's what I always recommend. They're so easy to build that I apparently do it accidentally all the time. Like, look at that. Goose feet. It's a goose. Goose foot. Yoit Sweets. This is Axiom. Axiom for Java Minecraft. Honk. Sphere. There we go. I was like, what's wrong with that? Oh, wait. No, I didn't even look. Oh, sorry. I'm too used to the honk. Who just followed me? Who was it? Say something in chat. I demand it. It was you? Hey, thanks, Yoits. Perfect. There we go. That looks much better. Your toilet is broken, keeps running. Help. Go shake the handle. go catch it. Doesn't have a handle, it has a button. To turn it off, turn it back on again situation. I mean, if you can lift the tank, then just lift the lid off the tank and yeah, there's a chain under the thingy. I don't know how button toilets work. Because I'm American. Hey, Brack, 10 netherite. Nice. Is it just a British thing then? It's just a non-American thing. Toilets in America are stupid. We're finally kind of starting to catch on to the whole having 2 different buttons for different amounts of flushing and having bidets on toilets. And I don't know why it took us so long. Your clay is shedding on me. Got a billion little crumbs. You know what that means? It wasn't dry enough. Or you're using too much water. All right, has head size looking a little better. Oh, I forgot the arms. Oh, wow. All right. Who needs arms? No, head's too big now. The head is almost the same size as the torso. All right. Round 3. Third time's the charm. I'm gonna redo the neck too. Hey, halfway done, Elasmo. Great job. Tiny head. Hey, Dwarf King, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. Yeah, I want to see a bog. Put him in there. All right, that's feeling okay. Hey, later, Bog Snort. Have a wonderful dinner. Ugh. Tired today. Hey, it's Joey. We are Dwarf King. We are indeed. I say that, but I'm tired every stream that we do. So this guy's definitely more natural proportion than I normally do. It's gonna need a little bit of work. Like, these are gonna have to be thinned down quite a bit. But we will make it work. What range do I have my infinite reach at? I had it at infinite. Now I have it at like 80 because I was poking holes through everything. Pyro, what kind of non-animated films do you like? Oh, there's a lot. Lord of the Rings is one of my favorites, just of all time, just because I love Lord of the Rings. Hard to beat that for me, mostly because of nostalgia. So I love Lord of the Rings. I really like a lot of early A24 stuff. Robert Eggers has a lot of good stuff. I really like Denis Villeneuve. Darren Aronofsky is good. Poor Things was really good. I really liked Arrival by Denis Villeneuve. It's really good. I really like Wes Anderson visually. I like blockbuster movies. Those are like my junk food movies. I enjoy the Marvel movies. I love The Matrix. I like what are some other really good movies? Denis Villeneuve is amazing. Yeah, I agree, Duke. He is one of my favorites. Yeah, I think those are my favorites for the most part. Robert Eggers is great. David Lynch is your favorite. I haven't watched a ton of David Lynch, honestly. I know I would really like David Lynch, but I haven't watched a ton of David Lynch. What movies do you not like? I tend to not be a fan of comedies. I don't think we've had a good comedy in a really long time. I'm not a huge fan of romance movies, depending on the movie. Good romance in movies is really good. I'm not a huge fan of movies that are solely about romance. I don't know. I'm pretty easy to please with movies. I like movies. The things that get me in movies that I don't like are bad. It's bad storytelling, like lazy storytelling, where like all of a sudden everything works out. Like most of the Marvel movies. I still really enjoy the Marvel movies for the most part. Almost all of the new wave has been really bad. A lot of the old wave was bad, but it was still like, I've been watching them for, like almost 15 years. So I've grown to like them. But like Shang-Chi, I skipped the last like half hour of Shang-Chi because it's just bad writing where it's just all of a sudden everything is okay. I never liked that. I love when main characters die. I think that is something that is avoided, and I think that it should be utilized way more often. You've only seen his Dune adaptation, David Lynch's. I didn't see his Dune adaptation. V for Vendetta is very good. That's a really good movie. I remember South Park creators talking about how you can never have an and then or because or therefore. Yes, 100%. It has to be, it has to be because or therefore. Like, it can't just be like, and then this happens. It's boring. Welcome in Moist Corn Dog. I misplaced my number. Can I borrow yours for a sec? Sure, you can borrow my number. Five. Yeah, LK gave you 5. Bro's just too nonchalant. time is it? Oh, it's way later than I thought it was in the day. All right. Well, I don't know if this is gonna end up being built to completion today. Hey, Benji. Benji. LK, why do you remind me of Nice Name? Because we're both science-based color nerds that play Minecraft. Moist Corn Dog, what time is it for me right now? It's like noon-ish, give or take an hour. Not like too late in the day, just for my stream. I usually stream till right now is when I end, but we're gonna keep going for a little bit. Well, your least favorite lazy storytellings is exposition to a character who would already know that info, like two characters talking about magic systems they've never witnessed, but they are magic. Yeah, absolutely. That drives me absolutely insane. Most exposition drives me absolutely insane. There's like, honestly, there's very few cases where I'm like, okay with exposition. I feel like if you can't tell your story through your story, then like, what are you doing? You know? If you need a, unless in that case, it's like use a narrator. Like using a narrator is totally fine. Just don't have bad dialogue. What am I doing? Oh no, I hit the wrong buttons. Am I winning? Benji, I am winning. I'm doing so good. Slurtle, I think you just blew my mind with what? What did I do that blew your mind? Why is this? There we go. I love winning, Benji. Benji, I gotta be honest, winning's one of my favorite things. No, I like getting good at stuff. I like being competitive. Like a healthy competitive. I don't think I'm an unhealthy competitive person. Duke, for me, the Marvel stuff concluded with Endgame. Glad I was a part of it, and those movies have a piece in time, but I'm no longer interested in whatever they're putting out anymore. For the most part, it's not good. So you're not really missing anything. I'm super excited for Fantastic Four, though, because I've been a huge fan of Fantastic Four since I was a kid. I really, really like the Fantastic Four. And I don't know, Doomsday and Secret Wars kit, they might be good. I don't think they're going to be great, though. Oh, you got a bunch of like sim wheels and stuff for racing? Hell yeah. Benji, I can't wait for the judging stream. If I make it onto that stream, it means I have won. Oh, are they going to do the competition judging on stream? I guess they usually do. Slurtle love Fantastic Four. Me too, dude. I love the Fantastic Four. Do the top 10 on stream? Okay. Nice. Do they have that announced yet of when that's going to happen? New Captain America came out on Disney Plus, and you think you might watch it? It was eh. You know what I did appreciate about the new Captain America, though, is they didn't try to shove in bad jokes constantly. There was like one scene with like awkward, weird jokes, but other than that, it was just a movie. That is one thing I did appreciate about the new one. Weekend of 7th, 8th of June. Okay, cool. Yeah, I agree, Duke. 100%. Nerdy t-shirts. This is looking great. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. If you're gonna do jokes, you gotta have at least good ones. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, if you're gonna do, I don't know, if you're gonna do jokes, it better be good jokes, and they better be like fitting for the scene. You know, like don't just throw in jokes because they're funny, or even just throwing jokes just because. It's not a movie, but Dungeon Meshi does its storytelling so well, you don't realize learning about the world, and I think it upped my standards too high. Dungeon Meshi is amazing. Nugget, did you read the manga or just watch the show? They're both fantastic. I'm a huge fan of Dungeon Meshi. You know who else does storytelling really, really, really good? Is oh no, what's his name? Okay, one sec. Let me grab my manga. Hold on. Okay, his name is Inio Asano. He did like Goodnight Pun Pun, but the one I'm thinking of is Dead Demon Destruction. Is so good. Freyren might be the decade's anime. I hear only good things about Freyren. I haven't watched it yet though, or read it. My wife just finished it though, so I got to catch up on it. Reizu, thank you for the follow. Nawa Ish, hell yeah. Coming in with the goat. Thanks for the follow, Medford. I appreciate that. Inio Asano is just... Oh, he's such a good artist. He's such a good storyteller. It's amazing. Dead Demon Destruction is one of the best pieces of fiction that I've read. I didn't finish the anime, but the manga is just absolutely amazing. Slurtle, I like that you respond to all of them with that. Still need to read DDDD. It's so good. I haven't read Pun Pun yet. I know it's going to be like an emotional journey, so I'm waiting until I'm in the mood to like really dive into something. Yo, Benji, happy little raid. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Benji. So many messages. Now, does she really need to be in the mood for Pun Pun? Yeah, that's what my wife tells me. Hell yeah, guys. Thank you. Welcome in. We're just working on some builds. Benji, does that mean you were in here chatting for like 10 minutes during your stream? You got an ad? Oh, you guys shouldn't be getting ads. I should have... Hold on. Wait, it's a shoe raid? Oh, it is a shoe raid. Wait, why did it say Benji was raiding? Hold on. Oh, it's Benji, you're... Wait, hold on. First off, thank you for the raid, Shoezilla. The first message I got is I got the raid message from Benji 6 times in a row. Was the very first thing in chat. That's why I thought it was Benji. Oh, you spammed raid messages. Okay. Oh, ads started as soon as they raided. Okay, we'll wait. Nugget, manga that's less good at exposition but is just insanely cute. I suggest everyone read Solo Farming in the Tower. I will check it out. It is a great raid message. Hi, Shu. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. All right, we'll give it just another 30 seconds to make sure all the ads are done. Sorry, you guys raided right when the ads rolled. Your ad's just finished. Okay, good. Shu, I'm doing fantastic. We're working on... We did a little bit of sketching and came up with just like a quick idea, and now we're working on the build. Raizu talking about great shows. Why haven't I heard Arcane yet? I haven't watched Arcane yet. I know I need to, but I haven't watched it yet. Shu looks nice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's coming along. We're just, I got to do the hand, and then we will get into smoothing and detailing and doing all that stuff. So let's do the hand. I'm gonna try to do the hand with the modeling tool. I haven't tried doing hands with modeling yet. Only watched the first 2 episodes of Arcane. I know I'm gonna like it. I just haven't watched it yet. Shu, what's your favorite? What are some shows you like? We're talking about shows and movies. Duke, you're switching topics left and right. Can't keep up. Sal, I can really recommend Infinite Leveling. Oh, wait. Infinite Leveling Miram, too. One of your favorites. I'll have to check that one out, too. Felt Goose, I'm scared of the emotional roller coaster I've heard Arcane is. Oh, yeah. Who watched Attack on Titan as it came out? You still haven't recovered. Favorite movie is Pan's Labyrinth. A classic. A classic movie. A good one. I hear Andor's really good. I want to watch Andor. I've not seen it yet. Oh, it's not too bad. That's actually kind of a good way to do the hands. That worked out pretty well. Question. If night is mostly brown, gold, and green, shall I make the lower half clothes? Some call them pants. More orange and stick with those earthy tones, or purple and get some contrast? I would do orange. Also because my wife's favorite colors are green and orange, so that would be perfect. She'd be very excited to see that it was a green and orange night. And if you want to see some stunning manga art, Gosu is really good. Gosu. Okay, let me write that down. You guys are giving me so many suggestions. Weeping. Hey, what up, Weeping? How's it going? Really liked I'm Not Okay With This on Netflix. Sadly, only got one season. I haven't seen that. Let me write that one down, too. Hold on. I need to start, like, a notebook just to get everybody's stuff. Shu, what did you guys do on your stream? How was it? Was your audience nice to you? Y'all better have been nice to Shu, I swear. Made Big Dragon. Hell yeah, Big Dragon. Benji. Oh, got him. Benji bullied you totally unprovoked. It's because we're in here now. Benji's the bully of this of my streams. All right. Well, that hand is too far up. Whoops. Let's change that. Fixed. Just that easy. Oh, Benji, I'd ban you, but you're my only mod. Benji, ban yourself. No, don't ban yourself. Hang out. Keep hanging out with us. Was her first stream in 6 months again. I had to give her a heartwarming welcome. His first stream in 6 months. No, Benji, don't ban yourself. You can't unban yourself. I make him abuse being a mod all the time. It's hilarious. Okay, all right, let's see. I'm pretty happy with this proportionally. I think it's looking pretty good. I'm going to move this over. Whoops, not rotate it. Stop it. Your inactivity is a secret. Now I know about it. Duke, glad someone else enjoyed Arrival. It's one of my favorite and underrated films. It's one of my favorites too. It's a really, really good one. If you haven't seen Villeneuve's older stuff, you definitely should. Maelstrom, Polytechnic, and hold on, what is that? Incendies? I haven't seen a lot of his old stuff. Honk. Who was that? Nerdy T-shirts. Thanks for the follow. You're in a lurk. Have a good one. Hey, well, thank you for the follow. You lurk, you leave, you do whatever you need to do. I raid and run every time I raid somebody. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, watched Arrival with Deez, Ara, and Snarple is really good. Ending was genuinely unexpected. It was, it's very, very good. Unsandy. Okay, pronounce Unsandy. Okay. It was generally very good. It is really good. It was a fantastic movie. I really like that. Also, just want to throw this out there, ! Shop. The shirts are live. Use the code HONK. HONK. Use the code HONK at checkout to get free shipping in the US. I also lowered the price by $5. Because now that I know how much they're actually going to cost individually, I was able to lower it a little bit. I also have to move these. But yeah, shirts are now live. And Sondi. Google is better at this. All this movie talk makes me think of Interstellar, which is really good if you want to cry. But after watching it, I was discussing black holes with my sibling, and I learned too much about how space works. I liked Interstellar, but I liked Interstellar until the end, honestly, which is pretty much standard for me with movies, which is a bummer. It was good, but there was some stuff about it that at the end that I was like, oh, come on. But it was really good. Also, I love Howard Shore. Great musician. Actually, this is looking pretty good. I'm actually really happy with that. Hey, Bog Snort, welcome back. Llama Spit, after the black hole, it sucks. That's how I felt. You thought Interstellar was a good movie, but not a great movie, and you still get shit from that from time. Oh no, I swore. Weeping, you tricked me into a swear. And you still get crap for that from like everyone. I mean, I agree. It was cool. I don't think it was amazing. Duke, what about the end did I not enjoy? I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there was some... Part of it was that, like, oh, now everything works out. And part of it was, like, they kept the movie very scientifically accurate up until that point. And then it was, like, all out the window. I was like, all right. All right. I'm feeling good about that. About this guy. We are going to select all of it. We're going to change it all to the same material. And I'm going to start smoothing it out. Oh, didn't notice that. Oh, I'm a fool. Didn't quite earn the ending. Yeah. You agree, though, it was an okay story, but I always love yelling about how terrible of a dad he was. It was for science. Oh, how'd you get away? Oh, I missed a lot of it. Sal, I don't like movies that try to be scientific because they always make mistakes that annoy me so much. Just make it all up and it doesn't matter if something's wrong. That's also how I feel. Like, if you're going to try to make things grounded in science, then you have to do it, you know. I also hate when movies try to like explain things too much. Like when it's like an unexplainable thing, especially like horror movies when they try to like explain why the demon got there or how to save it. It's like, just let it be a scary demon. Like, it's okay if you just have a movie that's a scary demon and the protagonist doesn't know how to win. Probably make your dinner pretty hungry. Yeah, do it. Do it. Make that food. I should probably make my lunch soon. Well, it's not like what they showed afterwards was inaccurate since we don't know much about black holes to begin with. It is a science fiction after all, unless you mean they took it too far. I think it's just because everything was very based in science. Like, it was science fiction, but everything, like, to a very large extent was based in like correct calculations and correct science. Until that point was just like extreme speculation, and that just kind of bummed me out. Did that get doubled? I don't remember that looking so wide. Hey, Looney, thank you for the follow. All right, I'm gonna just try this. This is not how I recommend doing this. I'm just gonna try smoothing just the whole thing. This ain't no 90 build, but it's looking pretty good. But you're welcome, fan of your work. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad that you're a fan of my work. I'm a fan of you being a fan. I'm a fan of you. Person looks like those droids from Star Wars, the one with the long faces. the Trade Federation droids? Roger droids? I know I didn't do that hand. I'm not going to. You'll have to live with it. Well, we mostly know what a black hole is. I did way too much research, and it's essentially a space that breaks matter into its protons, neutrons, and electrons, and is too unstable inside for particles to reconnect. Maybe. We still don't even know that. I mean, realistically, we have no idea what happens inside of a black hole. Especially past the event horizon, we really don't know. Because there's no way to know. There's no way to measure what's going on there because no light or, radiation or anything is escaping. We have theories, we got some ideas, but we don't really know. Trust me, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber, I know. No, actually, I used to want to be an astrophysicist really bad. But instead, I got into art. Well, that's not true. Instead, I got into music, and then I got into art after music. Spent last summer in a black hole. Don't remember it. Yeah, see? No way to remember. Who knows what's going on in there? Doesn't the spaghettification rip even those so they're building blocks quarks? And even those maybe in a pure energy? We don't know. We're not sure. We presumably spaghettification would at least reduce things to quarks. Like that seems to make sense. Like if we know that there's a smaller particle, then I don't know why like the strong or weak nuclear force would be stronger than the forces inside of a black hole. But because of time dilation, we don't really know. We don't know if anything actually happens once it's in there. It might just kind of become suspended a little bit. Hawking radiation escapes. Hawking radiation does escape. But isn't Hawking radiation more like what is released when, this is going to sound contradictory, but what is released when things can't get away? I don't know a lot about what Hawking radiation is actually, so I won't speak to that. You think you just realized that quarks are smaller? Done so many classes on micro stuff. Why didn't I know this? Quarks are smaller. And there's a bunch of fun quarks too. They all have fun names like the beauty quark and the up quark and the down quark. All right. I am pretty happy with this guy. I'm just going to shape this foot a little bit more. Just a touch. We're not going to do too much work on the foot. And we're going to try to color him. I always start off just with easy edits just so I can get an idea of how it will work. Strange, up, down, and two others. I think there's like 16 quarks now. There's up quark, down quark, strange quark, beauty quark. Let's look up a list of all the quarks. Death Trap, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right, list of quarks. Up quark. There are anti-quarks as well, I believe. Top quark, bottom quark, charm quark, up, strange, down, and then I believe there are anti-quarks for each one of those. Yeah, 6 known types of 6 known. I like that they officially refer to them as flavors. 6 known flavors of quarks. And there's an anti-quark believed for each one of these. 6. That seems correct. 6 quarks still seems correct. Okay. All right. Let me put some walls up. Oh. Nice. All right, cool. I got those lined up pretty good. Should the head be tilted a little more in comparison with the sketch? I could probably tilt it a little more. I think part of that's going to have to come in hand refining. Like I could shave off these. Yeah, there's a little bit more hand reforming. Like that's too straight now. But yes, there's more that I could do. Hey, welcome in, Riley. Sorry you missed your paint stream. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna do it again for sure. It'll happen again. I lined those up. Yeah, I lined those up too. Oh, the butt's not lined up. Darn. We're just gonna sculpt the butt to be a little bigger. We're cheating. You'll never know once we put the floor in. Hey, later, Nugget. Completely different topic. Do any of you guys know Christopher Tin? I don't. Follow age? I don't have follow age. Sorry. It's a lot of weight to be putting on his feet. Yeah, it's a little rough. That's my bad for not planning that out. But that's okay. Hopefully it'll look okay from the side. I can always find ways to kind of fake it. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right. Change this to white concrete. Get in the world edit. And we'll just check it with just a standard color palette we have in here. Nice. That's pretty good. I really like that palette too. I might just steal that, honestly. I might just use that color palette. Did I ever watch Civil War by A24? I haven't yet. I know I want to, though. Let's try it with sunlight. Man, that's a really good palette. Oh, Wreckjaw was in here. I didn't even notice Wreckjaw was in. Whoops. Riley, do you like geography? Kind of. I'm not particularly into geography. How long are you going to be streaming? We're almost done. Is Easy Edits better for that lighting effect? I know Axiom is something similar. I don't know what the... hey, Aries, thank you for the follow. I don't know what I don't know how to use Axiom's lighting, so I don't know which one is better. I just like using Easy Edits. Let's I'm gonna go a little closer and do it again. Honk, Blaze the Maze, thank you for the follow. 90% done, Elasmo, hell yeah. You're cooking. Riley, well, I do like it a lot since I was 11. Knew every country where it was and how I know and now you know every capital and major city. That's crazy. I don't know anything about that. Easy Edits has more effects, but I think Axiom isn't as laggy. That makes sense. Bogsnort, how do you think I should do the ears on my cows? Elasmo, I know you've seen them, so I'd love to hear your advice. How are the ears going to be, Elasmo? It's all up to you. All right, I'm going to try one more a little bit closer. Nope. Whoops. Oh, why didn't that work? Huh. There we go. All right, we're going to color the walls. Slurtle, yeah. Let's try it with red. Actually, let's do... kind of want to do dusty. I like it. I do indeed like this. Let's see, I can use Axiom to do the shadows. Francis, love this choice of colors. Seems shrouded in the darkness. Thank you very much. I did not pick the colors. Easy Edits did that for me. But thank you. All right. Just a little bit more, and then I do have to leave. So I have to get ready for work soon. Gonna go eat your dinner? Hey, enjoy your dinner. Francis, then you take your compliments away. Oh, then take the compliments anyway. Lexi, you looked away for 1 minute and now it's colored. Honk. Hey, Ozan. Thank you for the follow. Francis? Oh, Francesca QQ. Sorry, I just glanced at them. There's so many different names. I don't often try to actually pronounce them. I'm sorry. All right. I'm happy with that. Pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. Didn't take too much longer than I expected it to. Yeah, let's go. Cool. Gamers Builds. Hey, welcome in. You later, Slurtle. You have a nice one. You have stumbled upon the end of the stream, is what you've stumbled upon. We've gone from sketch to build. It's actually get a good screenshot of that. Nice. The plot is massive, and I did it way bigger than I do my other figures. But I'm really happy with that. That turned out really nice. Easy edits is great. I don't care if people feel like it's cheating. From sketch to sketchy, thanks. Gamers Build, should I follow? I think you should follow. I think you should follow. I thought you were already following. Gamers Builds. Why did I think you were... Gamers Builds, thank you for the follow. Have you watched me on YouTube? Your name is familiar. About pronouncing names, how do you say Riley in Dutch? How is it? Ridgely? I don't know how to pronounce Dutch. Francesca, how long did it take? It has been about 2.5 hours or so from when we started drawing to where we are now. See if I can get a little closer so I can post it on Instagram and have it square format. Nice. Cool. All right, everybody. Well, I think that was very fun. That's actually impressive. Thank you. It's all thanks to Axiom. Look at my fellas. Stream on YouTube but not on Twitch. Well, thank you for hopping over on Twitch. I appreciate you watching in either place. It's all thanks to yourself. Appreciate yourself a little more. It took work. It took practice. It took effort. But I would not have been able to do this in 2 hours without Axiom. But you're right, Bog Snort. I should give myself a little more credit. Why you can't run Axiom on Minecraft anymore? Unless you buy the license, you have to go to the Axiom Discord and re-whitelist your account every 30 days. So that might be why. All right, so that's all for today, though. We went 45 minutes over what I was planning on, but that's okay. I had a ton of fun, and we got a really cool build out of it. Gamers Build, yeah, you have to re-whitelist yourself on their Discord every 30 days unless you pay for the thing. First off, don't go anywhere. We are raiding somebody. Gamers Build, that's always been a thing. Unless you do it on a server that owns the license to it. We are going to raid somebody. Also, I want to say again, my shirts are now for sale starting today. I lowered the price by $5. You can use the code HONK at checkout to get free shipping in the US. International shipping is available. However, due to taxes and tariffs, the shipping price is going to be different depending on where you are on Earth. So, exclamation point shop. Bada bing. There's the shop. If you guys want to check it out. Even if you don't want to buy anything, just check it out. Look at them. Send it to someone that you think might want it. Share it on Instagram. Anything helps a little bit. My rent is going up next month, so I'm becoming a corporate shill. This is going to turn into a money farm channel. I'm not going to do any color theory videos, only ads from now on. No, that's not true. Yeah, let's find someone to raid. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out for this. This was a very fun stream for me. Twitch. The goldenest of gooses. All right. Who is... No one I'm following is streaming right now. All right. Does anybody have anybody that they would like to recommend me raid? Or does anybody, or do you guys want to, like, just raid, like, someone with one viewer again? Allie, you just arrived. We're just ending. Everyone I know is at TwitchCon. That's why no one's streaming right now. One viewer? All right, let's raid someone again with one viewer. I don't know. I do it at the same time, Allie. You know when I'm streaming. I even ran an hour late today. All right, let's find someone with one viewer. Hey, Riley, you're on Twitch now. Channels tagged with Minecraft. Sort by lowest number of views. All right, I'm gonna watch a couple of them. I want to make sure I don't join in on someone who's yelling stuff. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. All right, here's one. Let's see. Let me watch their thing. Yeah, it's a guy playing with his wife. Let's raid this guy. Serious MS Gaming. Gamer, dog lover, all around good guy. Sounds good to me. Okay, I would love if you guys hung out. You can raid and run if you want to. But it's always fun just to hang out. Just watch him for a little bit, even if you just lurk. And once you get in there, just say honk and refresh your stream so that he gets viewers. Raid Serious MS Gaming. Orders are clear. Whoa, there's 37 of you guys in? I love when I raid and I get to see how many people are watching. That's so cool. All right, let's do it. See you guys.